we don't feel good just like you.
Right.
Sometimes we're depressed
Right.
just like you. Sometimes
Right.
we had enough just like you.
Right. And we can't call out sick.
I'm laughing
can't call
because
out
we
sick.
can't do none of
I
that.
really could relate. Hey, it's Alexis Callie, and you're tuned into another episode of Beyond the Brushes. This is a safe space where we blend the worlds behind makeup artistry, motherhood, relationships, and business. And today I have a very special guest, and this is a very special day because this is the first time that I'm doing an episode with not only just me and not just one extra guest, but I have 3 guests today, and I want them to kind of introduce themselves. So I'm going to start to my left, and you want to introduce yourself?
Hey y'all, so I am celebrity hairstylist Unique Urban. I am from Patterson, and I'm excited to be here.
Yes, I'm glad you made it today. I'm like, we got to be able to chop it up, and I feel like we could do it on camera, get some
That's
content.
right.
Ali?
Hey, it's Alasia, Crayola Hair 2.0 on Instagram, and I'm from Patterson, New Jersey. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Well, I'm Tiara. I sell bundle hair. I'm from Brooklyn, but I reside in Jersey for the last few years. And this is very exciting because I wasn't supposed to be here.
So today, actually, I had 2 special guests, which was supposed to be Unique and Alasia. But Unique had a guest that he brought with him, and I thought it would be perfect because she actually is in the beauty industry as well. Like she said, she sells hair. She does eyebrows. I think it was something else you said you do too.
Micro-shading eyebrows.
Micro-shading.
I do a little eyelashes. We do sell bundle wigs, weaves, whatever you need.
Yeah, so we're pretty much, everybody's in the beauty industry. And I just want to give you guys just a little insight scoop on people that's in the beauty industry, what it's like day to day, how we deal with our clients, how we deal with each other, how we make friends, how we date, how we be parents, everything. So before we get started, I wanted to just tell me a little bit about yourselves, each person. And then I also want to know how long has each and every one of you, and I'll answer as well too, been in the industry first, just so the viewers and everybody that's watching can kind of know, okay, this person is, they got some experience. So let's start with you, Unique. How long have you been in the industry? And one more question on top of that. And tell the audience what makes you unique, actually.
Okay, well, I've been in the game for over 15 years. And what makes me unique is because I'm different. I create my own techniques. I enjoy what I do, and I try to just master everything myself. I don't take classes. I don't do anything of that. I do everything and learn it on my own.
Trial and error.
And I'm self-taught, so I do it and I do it and do it and do it until I get it myself.
That's a flex.
That's it.
I feel like self-taught is a flex, because if
is.
you ain't have to pay for nothing and you just was online and just learning and reading, and I feel like
Because you
that's a
don't
flex.
you don't get the same experience. I feel like a lot of people watch YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, it's fun and dandy, but you need to know the back end of everything on your own.
Right, definitely. All right, and what about you, Lay?
My bad. So I've been doing hair for 9 years now, since high school. So I started like my junior year in high school, and I graduated. I'm actually a licensed cosmetologist. So I graduated high school, my license in 2015, and I just been consistent ever since then.
Right. So what do you think makes you unique?
I don't know. I just feel like my work speaks for itself. Like, it kind of stands out. So, like, even clients will be like, I knew that was your work. Like, I feel like I just have, like, my own, like, style of doing hair and stuff like that. And I go for, like, different looks. Like, I like to do stuff that I don't normally see on like, I'd be tired of doing the same
Oh, so you like to
styles.
experiment and do
Yes.
new stuff and okay.
Definitely.
Okay, that's cool. And what about you?
Well, I'm going to answer your first question, which was what makes me unique.
Okay.
So I do, like I said, I have my hands in a bunch of things. And one of the things that make me unique with the micro shading, there's a few people that do it, and I was just speaking about it, and I was like, I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. I like to do something else that that's more unique. And I feel like there's not a lot of micro shading artists that travels. And I travel. I'm in New York. I goes to New York area, and I'm located in Jersey, so I'll travel all throughout the tri-state area of New Jersey. And as far as my bundles, girl, you can order the bundles from me if you want it dyed, fried, laid, whatever you want. I try to please my clients because I want to do something that the beauty supply store ain't doing. I want to do
Right.
something that the salons
You actually
ain't
care
doing.
about the customers.
I do
you
because
know?
I want you to come back. I want you to be like, yeah, this girl, she going blunt. You know, she going to dye it black. She might
Right.
rinse it red for you.
Right,
Something
yeah.
of that nature. But
Exactly.
what was the first question again?
Oh, so we asked what was unique, and then I just wanted to know like a little bit about yourself, how
me.
long you've been in the industry, how long you've been doing brows or selling hair.
So I was selling hair first when we was wearing wigs when they first came out. When Tokyo Styles, they was all making their wigs on hand and stuff. I was selling it since about 2016, 17 when it was really hard to get in. It wasn't available like how it is now. And I also been doing my micro shading since 2019.
Nice. Yes. So you started pandemic.
Yeah, right before the pandemic.
Right
though.
before the pandemic.
And guess what? And that's when
when it popped up.
That's
I feel
when
like
it
so many
happened.
people.
The pandemic
swear.
year was a great year.
No, it really was. For a lot of
service
for some
providers.
people, but a lot of people, I want to say.
I think
Yeah.
for people
It was a
who
lot of
are
opportunity.
not entrepreneurs, that was a great year for them. Just to find themselves, see what they were good at, have that time to be able to, see what
Find
they were
your
good at.
creativity.
But for the entrepreneurs, I know it might seem to other people like, businesses probably went downhill. People weren't getting their hair
Yes,
and
they
nails
was.
and makeup done as much. I'm just saying what people probably think.
It was.
But a lot of people, stuff did not stop.
They were
right?
sliding
They
you
were
an
still
extra.
getting their hair
They
done.
were
It was
sliding you an extra
birthdays, they
$50.
still-
Yes, I
Yup.
started doing brows. I was
Just
waxing.
to do their hair. Like, I'll pay whatever. I just
Yes.
need my
That's
hair
what I
done for
need,
my
yup.
birthday.
Because we was in the house, we needed to be
Where
cute.
I'm like, I'm not trying to get sick. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
but
that's
for
right.
extra,
But do you feel like as an entrepreneur, I think that the pandemic was the perfect opportunity for my brain and my body to catch up. I just needed like the world to
Creativity.
just stop so I could just tend to myself first, because we put our clients first. They don't even know that. We put them first almost every day, all the time.
Right.
literally.
You're absolutely right.
So they don't know that. So I think that was the time where we was like, okay, we putting ourselves first. Like we waking up when we want, we do, we just taking care of ourselves. So I think the pandemic was like perfect for me. In the beginning, I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, people ain't getting it done. What I'm gonna do? I didn't have the savings, and it was just crazy. But I realized I had so much more time to just think, scratch my ass, like anything. I just didn't
had a
have
breather.
to
You
tend
could
to
breathe.
clients all day. So I feel like that was a good time for me. What about y'all during the pandemic?
During this pandemic, I think that was one of my best times.
Yes.
I actually
Business-wise,
got more
yes.
busier. I got more busier because people had no option.
Ooh.
And
So you were still in clients.
I don't still clients. They came to me.
Right.
I don't know. I think that was my busiest time, and yeah.
Yeah.
Because when it first happened, I panicked. I'm like, oh God, like I'm not gonna be able to make no money.
Right. If people don't have money,
If they don't have money, we don't have money. But let me tell you something. They scraped up the money, and they scraped up more than
Them
they
stimulus
pay.
checks was
How? Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people made the most money probably
Yes.
during the pandemic. That's really
I agree.
ironic.
I agree.
The pandemic, I was able to buy my house.
Yep, me too. Me
I bought a
too.
car
Amen.
that year. I bought my
I bought a
first
house
Jeep that year.
Me and him.
I definitely got a new shop. It was a lot.
yeah.
I bought
Yeah,
my
stuff
first
we didn't
house.
think we was gonna be able to do. We was
I graduated 2020.
Right,
I bought my house in
congratulations.
2020. Yeah, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened. For some
I guess
people,
some good stuff did come out, you know.
I wasn't complaining.
Yeah. All right. So with you guys being in the industry, I know you said you was from New York, Jersey. We're from Jersey,
Yeah.
Patterson, right? Everybody's
Yep.
we're from Patterson. Where are you from in New York?
Well, I'm gonna say a little bit of I'm from East New York. We can say
Okay.
Starrett City, whichever one
Okay.
you want to call it, but
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
All right. So in your in your city or in your town, do you feel like with you being, did you answer how long you've been doing that for so far? Like
Yes.
just
I
overall in the
said the
beauty industry?
years. I said the years. 2017 was
17.
was for the hair, and 2019 was for the micro shading.
Okay, yeah. So with you guys, just all of us pretty much just having a few good years in the beauty industry, do you feel like locally, do you have and I don't mean this in like a way where we like talking about people, but I feel like do you think that you have competition? Do you feel like there's so many other talented people in your area, or do you feel like right now it's very small and it's not really much to choose from?
Well, I can answer that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll let you answer that.
Well, let me answer first. A lot of people be in competition with you,
And you don't even know
and
it.
you don't even know it.
Yeah.
And it becomes, I guess, a competitive thing. And you giving people props where they're not seeing that. So they assume because they don't know you personally, or you're doing something great, they make a problem.
Why?
So
Why not collaborate?
I feel like
That's what I
on
know.
I be like, ooh, what you doing? Like, can we do it? I'm
Right.
trying to
And
think of what I could
sometimes
add on
it's a-
to it, and
sometimes-
we could.
sometimes it's the clients too.
Yeah.
Clients be messy sometimes.
Clients
I
be
feel like in the
messy.
East
I feel like
Coast,
it
though-
start with them.
Right.
It do
sometimes.
because they don't.
That's
know
how we know.
Yeah, they
Right.
don't. A lot of them don't know how to be loyal.
Just come get your hair done.
Exactly, and sit down and
that's it.
mind your business.
I feel like in the East Coast though, like it's more like crabs in a barrel type of thing. Like nobody want to see the next person win.
Right,
Like
right.
people be in competition, people be jealous, people be hating, like they don't want to support.
Right.
I feel like that a lot. But like when I like travel to Cali, like it's such a big difference.
Different
like
vibe.
working like even like people you meet, everybody want to work, everybody want to collaborate, everybody want to know what you do, everybody does something,
South Side.
and everybody want to figure out how could we work together to get some type of gain. Even if
agree.
they're way up here and you're down here, you probably still got something they could gain
They-
from,
yes.
and they
I
don't
agree.
mind.
Yes.
Over here, they be like, "Oh, you only got this amount of followers." No, oh
Yeah.
you
I know a
only.
lot of people
You know
like
what I'm
that over
saying?
here.
They
Yes.
don't, because I feel like everybody could teach each other something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like people don't want to work with each other, and I feel like that's where the competition come in. Oh, she got more clients than me this month.
I think
All right,
everybody want to win.
Yeah, like-
it's just a
we all-
competition.
like
It's
we
like a
all
race.
exactly.
But it's enough money
exactly.
out here
It
for
really
everybody.
is.
But
Do you know the money
unfortunately-
circulates? It comes, it keep coming, and
Right.
you know, it keep
And you
getting
gotta have
printed.
off days too.
But baby,
Right.
it keeps getting printed. Whether we sleep like
Yeah.
regardless, it don't stop. It
Right.
prints.
I'll
Right.
literally refer my clients to other stylists that I know.
Mhm.
Like,
Same
oh,
way.
I'm busy.
I got
go
my
to
little
this
group.
person.
Not
go
even
to
a
that
group,
person.
but you know, I got my people I recommend.
Because
Yeah, I'm
you
the
know you
same
can't
way.
do everybody in the world.
I got my Jersey
you only
people,
one
I got
person
my
at the end of the
New York
day.
Exactly.
And I feel like I respect Atlanta a lot because from the worst to the best, they all stick together, and that's why they're all winning there.
I mean,
Yeah, they do.
so if
That's why I
y'all,
said the West. I mean, the West Coast and the South.
Yeah.
It's just us over here.
The
so
East
as
Coast-
far as business, right? We're gonna talk about the beauty industry. What city? I mean, not what city. What state would you say has the highest demand in the beauty industry, as far as you know? Because of course, we haven't been to every state. We haven't heard about every state, but just off the top of your head, and not off too much hearsay, more so of facts.
I'm gonna say Atlanta.
Atlanta, for
Atlanta
sure.
and New York.
Atlanta. Oh, New
New
York.
York.
Why are we forgetting about New York? We right here.
Atlanta, New York.
Yeah.
Atlanta, New York. To be honest, is the top
for beauty.
for beauty for me.
Yeah.
For beauty,
I
Atlanta.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say beauty. Yes.
Atlanta, they
yes.
stick together. New York,
Yes.
we cutting heads.
New York is more so like
Cutthroat.
acting.
Yeah.
It's more like it's entertainment overall.
Because I don't really know a lot of hairstylists, makeup artists from New York that's like out there. I feel like
Anymore.
they moved there because of business, but
I know
That
a
might
lot
be
of
true.
came out of there.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people, I feel like you look at it as arrogant say they're coming here and the people is
Right, that's
going
what I'm
over
Going over there.
saying.
We
So
all
it's-
moving around because we
Yeah.
all need different clients. He
Right,
did everything
right.
he could probably do in
In Atlanta.
Chicago, Atlanta,
Yeah.
wherever he would. He probably did everything he could do.
outgrew
And
it.
other
Now it's
states
like
probably got better budgets. Like New York budget crazy. So.
better budget for where you ranking at too.
Right,
Because
exactly.
New
Once
York
you
for
start
us, we
leveling
already
up,
in New
you
York
gotta-
area, but we can't get those same prices because
Nope.
we don't have that same experience. We didn't travel, as much, or whatever the case might be.
That's
But
true.
all right, so that was my question. Like, just do you feel that you have competition in your city or in your state or where you are? Do you feel like there's a lot of competition? Because sometimes, all right, for example, if you move to Atlanta, it's a bunch of competition.
Yeah,
You might
it's
not want to
about-
call it competition, but it's competition. It's
1,000
business
people
at the
that
end
do
of the
here.
day.
It's 1,000 people that do here. in
Right.
Atlanta.
It's oversaturated a little.
See,
bit.
it's only-
Definitely is, but
It's only competition when you know what you're doing.
okay.
That's how I look at it, and that's it because they'll say there's a new hairstyles on the block. We here.
You know what I say? This is what I say to everybody, and then you can take it as shade or whatever you want to take it as. But anybody that I see doing something like new or trying to step on my toes, I just want to see how long you can do it for.
That's it.
That's all I want to see. Consistency. That's gonna impress me.
Right.
If you're consistent, now I'm like, oh, okay,
Right.
you, all right,
right.
little competent, okay,
Right.
you got that.
And
Cute.
it's
But if
nothing
you're not
wrong.
consistent, I'm not even seeing you.
They'll
I'm not
always,
seeing
and
you.
they'll always come
no
back.
shade.
They always come back.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Because
learned- I
we're
learned to get out of my
consistent. We're always
feelings.
there.
Yeah.
We're consistent. We're not going anywhere. That's the
Makes sense.
difference.
It makes sense.
Yep. I learned to get out my feelings with that because I used to be in my feelings. I'm like, well, why they don't come to me? Da da da. I didn't do nothing wrong. They just want to just hop around, try who they want to
Yeah,
try.
And
Good
it's
luck.
monkey see,
But like
monkey
you
do
said,
sometimes.
they'll
That's
be
cool.
back. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
They always come back.
They come back for quality. They
and
come
when
back
they come
for
back,
quality.
you're gonna get a better experience. A reason where you won't ever step out.
Yes. I don't care if you come to me just for your during tax time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth the
I love
experience.
tax time clients because I get rich.
Right.
We be rich for those people, and that's my birthday month, so I'll be super rich.
And me too. I'm January, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm March. We getting it in March.
we get the tax from
I
January.
don't want to
to
hear
March.
nothing. Everybody should have money around my birthday.
Big, big lying.
I need good gifts.
Yeah.
All right, so
And they actually bring gifts.
right.
My girls be bringing me cakes and
Yes,
and
my
whatever.
clients gave me some gifts
Word.
too. Do y'all clients give y'all gifts during the holidays?
Yeah.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on what time.
You got the
Yeah.
good ones who really
Right.
love you that
Right.
just pop up with
Right.
donuts and stuff like that. They don't know
Right.
the small things count.
So what's the most expensive gift that somebody, it don't have to be much, but what's the most expensive gift somebody brought you? A client.
my client just sent me
Or let's say tips. We could do tips too. Tips or gifts.
my highest tip was like 1,000,
Get the
and then my client just sent me to the Janet Jackson concert.
who is your client?
She was
like
she I was the number one seat in the building. I think you've seen it on Instagram.
wow, yes, wait.
She surprised me with 2
Your
tickets.
client did
yeah,
that?
and those tickets were about
2?
3,000.
With her?
No, not with her.
And not what? Oh, she got money.
Just
Yeah,
to
she
say
got
thank
money.
you.
She got money.
What?
And you didn't
And
go?
actually,
I mean,
she's
you
in
didn't go with
Atlanta.
her?
No.
Oh my gosh, she
She's
got
not
money.
here.
That's
She's
nice.
in Atlanta.
That's nice.
That's fine.
That's what
Are
I'm
those
talking
the ones
about.
that
I
drive
need
up
those
for you?
clients.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice.
No, I
That's
fly
nice.
in for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So what about y'all? What's the highest tip that you've
Well, he done
received?
Right.
From like, yeah, I don't even. I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed. I get a little.
Right.
I don't even want to say nothing.
Yeah.
But I got some flowers. I did
I
no,
like
hold on.
that.
But no,
That's thoughtful.
Let me tell you, the most pleasure I had doing these eyebrows. This lady had cancer. She had 3 boys. They were still young. I think the oldest one was like 18 or 20. And she came to me, and when I tell you, like, she left my house with tears. Like, oh my God, I got eyebrows now. I
Yes,
got eyebrows.
complete. She probably-
Because she was getting her treatment and she lost all her hair. She took off. I was like, girl, take off your wig. Hey, come on, you can take off your bra
Right.
while you here. Whatever you want to do, get
Yes.
comfortable. Like, that's what I was
love
telling her.
that.
But she came back like maybe I want to say like 2 weeks later and was like, I just want to, like, I did something to her confidence.
Right.
And she just was like, I just want to tell you thank you. And I was like so appalled. I started
Right.
crying.
Right.
I was so thankful.
We get that a lot. Like, we
Because
really
you
make
change
people
people.
beautiful.
Yeah, you
It's
change
crazy.
they-
Well, feel beautiful,
They aspect about
Whoa,
themselves.
make them and feel beautiful.
Right. So what would you say that you guys are known for? You feel like in the industry overall, what is something you feel like I'm kind of known for this? Like this little thing. It could be big, small. Just something that kind of leaves a signature mark. Like you said, you got some clients that's like, "Oh, like I know that was your work. Like I saw her here." I got some clients too that's like, "I saw your client. I knew you did her face." And I couldn't really pinpoint what my signature look was. I'm like, "How you know?" I can't really tell. But now I feel like I could tell. I still can't
I feel like
pinpoint
your
it, but I can
signature
tell.
look is giving skin.
Yeah.
When that makeup gives
Help
skin,
me because I can't.
I'll be
don't
like,
know.
yup.
Because it looks
Yes,
so
I
natural.
love
You
that.
don't
Thank
cake up
you.
makeup, so that's what I like. Like
Thank
whenever I see
you.
that, I'm like, yeah, it's consistently
Yeah, it
like
looks very
smooth.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like
all
to
the
do
time.
like just enough. Like I want people when you step outside, I want people to be like, "You are beautiful." I don't want them to be
Flawless.
like, "Your makeup is nice."
Right.
I'm a little offended. Like,
Right,
just say
right.
I'm beautiful. I feel like if you compliment my makeup, it's too obvious then. Right?
Yeah,
It
I
should
get
just
what
be
you're
like,
saying.
you're beautiful, you're pretty.
That's
Like,
true.
that's it. It shouldn't be like, who did your face, girl? It's like, dang, I got a mask on.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
I get it.
yeah,
get
it's
that.
a little, it's much. But yeah, I feel like that's what I'm kind of known for, just doing just enough for people.
My signature is my parts.
I was when I was writing these questions, right? I was thinking of y'all answers in my head. I don't know why, because I was like, damn, what are they known for? You know, I'm just trying to think of stuff, and that came to my head. But I thought that was kind of silly that I thought that. So it's kind of funny that you say that.
They know my work because of my parts.
Your part look like your part right now when you're here.
It be clean.
Yes, like,
Ain't nothing a little spray can't do.
oh my God, you've been doing.
But now I'm out here. This is my hair.
You know what? That's how I kind of, when I first started seeing your page, I think you know that. That's exactly what you're known for. Because when I first started seeing your page, I saw one girl I went to school with, I can't even remember her name. She used to go to you and get her hair done, and her hair was very like thin. Her leave out was very thin.
Yep.
And she sent me a video after she got, mind you, I seen her hair, and I'm like, what? Leave out your hair look fine. And she was like, look, this person did my hair, and you had a video, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like with the comb or something, or you just showed like a before and after or something. And I was just like, what? That was the first time I've seen like them be able to have like a spray that kind of make like the fullness in.
So I was like one of many, I would say, of in our area to start the black spray, and I used to use that.
Was you doing I don't know if this was you. I'm just thinking in my head. Was you doing invisible parts too?
You know what? I started that, and then I was like,
Yeah. I don't know if you was doing it. I was just trying to think. Like, I feel like it was that long ago where people was, because that's when the parts was getting serious. Like, right?
but I
Parts
would be
was
the
getting
one.
serious.
I would be the one when they did the invisible part and it would look spaced out. I would be the one to take the comb and clean it
And
up,
still-
and it looked very clean. So, yeah, but the visible part, I didn't think I did that too long.
That came and went for like 6 months.
Yeah, it sure did.
What's
I had
Right?
it once.
So
You ever did one?
I did one.
Like,
Yeah.
You did a
I'm
visible.
sure.
When the last time you did one?
Years ago. Years.
So what if
Before-
somebody come to
that's
you and ask for that?
I feel like that was before closures was a thing.
Right.
Now that
Yeah.
it's closures, do not do that, please.
Yup.
yeah.
If I see
Before, remember
somebody
we was
with an
making our own
invisible part-
closures with they'll turn it around and they put it flat on the head.
What? But what? Look, maybe
The
I'm not.
track.
When they wore the bangs.
When you would turn, the track would go all
Like
the way
it's
around.
a full sewing, no
and
leave
then
out.
Oh, like the beehive.
The beehive.
Yeah.
And then they'll take
the
that
front
last
bangs.
track and turn it around and put it in the middle of the little hole,
Now
flatten
they're
it.
using the closures for the bangs now.
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
actually
It's easier
for
to
me.
yeah.
And it looks more realistic.
To me,
Yeah.
yeah, because it gives that natural look.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
It
But a
do, because
closure
it gives
for a
like
bang?
off the forehead a little
Yes,
bit, like
off the
real
forehead,
natural.
yes.
Yeah, and
That's
not so
what-
like pasted down. Okay. All right, so all right, let me go on to my next question. What's something you can admit other stylists have that you lack?
Good
So
time
think of-
management.
Time management. Think of
I'm
something that
bad.
you feel like other clients have this, and it's like, I really struggle with this, and if I had that, I'd probably be somewhere else.
I would say for myself, being in the game long, I need more structure online.
You already getting into my other question, but go ahead. Yes, I get that.
I would say because I've never had a booking site.
All right, I'm kind of new to it too.
I would be so overstimulated if I didn't have a book.
I'm kind of
I am-
I'm
I
kind
can
of
show
new
you
to
on
the
my
booking
phone right
site
now.
too.
Look at
I
this.
will be
But for
stressed.
some reason, he does my
Look,
hair, by the way.
I have
He always
1,000
remember.
Look.
He be like, oh.
I know.
I
I
be
have
trying to get my-
1,017 people trying to book in just messages by itself.
I had 2 phones for years. That was the most overwhelming thing. That's why I got the website. But I didn't do a website for a while either because I wanted to control my schedule.
And that's why I didn't.
But when I
you
realized
can
they was
control,
controlling my
yeah.
brain, I had to put them on the site.
I feel like it's more control with a website.
I think
Because
once he gets the
I'm
hang
working-
It's
of
less
it,
lollygagging.
You're
He
gonna
keeps
probably
saying
find
it,
yourself
but no,
agreeing to more
He
stuff
keeps saying
without
he's
a
gonna
booking
get it.
site.
I'm gonna get it though. This
He
week, I
needs
promise
it
you. I'm gonna
bad.
hit you up.
No,
Yeah.
he needs it
Because
bad.
you cut out a lot of small talk when you have a booking site. When you have a booking site, it just cuts out.
Go to
all
my
the small
booking
talk.
site. All those
All the
unnecessary
questions.
questions, go to my booking site. Go to
Exactly.
my
The
booking
price.
site.
Are you available this day, this time? I got to go to my booking site just how you got to go to the booking
Right.
site to see if I'm even available. So just go on the booking site and book.
Or I had a stylist. I would call her, nagging her. She'll just start looking on the booking site and just see what she was available, what she had or what she didn't have, and she'll book it from there.
See, with me,
Like you could just let them know, like, this day you come on this time, and from
Like
by
you could book
you
your next
book it yourself
appointment
for them.
at the
Right.
See,
appointment.
people try to figure out how do I remember their appointment.
I don't know.
How
So
do you?
this is a secret for me. I just type in Friday, and whatever we talked about for Friday comes up.
I do that for weddings. All right, so I don't always put my wedding. I always forget the weddings because weddings is a long conversation.
Right.
We got to talk. We got to do a
And
conversation.
sometimes
we gotta
it's
chat
like
a little
months
bit.
away
It's a lot
from
of
the
money
time.
involved. We got to really cover some stuff. So I don't always remember when the weddings is, but for some reason the date always stays in my head.
Yep.
So if they're like, I'm September 22nd, I know September 22nd is something important. So I would just type in wedding, and that's when it will pop up.
That's
But
what's up.
that's kind
I
of
put it in my notes. I'm pretty good with
I'm
mines.
not good with all that stuff. I just keep it how I can remember it. But I normally remember everybody.
You do.
And then I'll normally tell clients to text me like a day before
just to
confirm.
to confirm. And most of them listen, most of them don't
Do you ever overbook yourself? Like,
all the time.
Yeah, I was
see,
about
that's
to
another thing.
no,
That's
unique
why you need
overbook, but he get it done.
I was about to say that.
he get it done.
Let me tell you. Let me speak it to the mic. He starts at 6:00 in the morning. If you want to go to work and get your hair done, please book Unique.
I think I only see you in the mornings.
in the
I
morning.
don't like working it. So
I don't work past 6.
me,
So
I
at
normally
6
work.
in the evening. Oh
and I do
no,
makeup.
I'm a
he's
late.
done at
I'm
3
a late
o'clock,
bird.
2:00.
I'll be working till 2 a.m.
Oh, she's the one you go to after 2, 3 o'clock.
See, I'm doing the
Okay.
early clients. I'm doing the ones that's going to brunch, something
Yeah.
sophisticated. I am not doing after 6 o'clock. I'm not doing the strippers. I'm not doing the you going out, which is, I'm not doing that. I'm home. I'm sleep. Get your makeup done at 6.
get
It's
it.
gonna last for 2 days actually. So
Like me, I'm a 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and I'm done.
I
Done.
love that.
Cause I'll be done. I've been done like 8 people by now.
in 4 hours.
My clients be lined up at 5:30 a.m.
Waiting to get braided.
So there's literally like.
I'm serious.
And then you had a braider, so I know you could take even more
Yeah, I have
clients.
2 assistants. I have 2 assistants.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So late to me is like 2 p.m.
What's a late client? That's a late client.
Because I get aggravated at night because you're dealing with
6 is a late client for me. I'm like,
Yeah, because you know why? You're dealing with whatever they had a bad day at work, whatever. Now there's attitude all over, and I don't want to deal with that. In the morning,
That's
they're
it.
with their coffee. They're like, maybe they're praying. They're just
a little more
excited.
quiet or a little more.
Yeah, at night they're.
I did not even think about that. That's true.
I don't know.
They had a
but
long
I know
day.
one thing for sure, y'all. It feels good to get your hair done in the morning, have
Yeah.
the whole day.
Right? To
The
have the
whole
whole
day.
day. And you
I'm
look
not
cute
used-
the whole day?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not used to that. I feel like, I'm like, ooh, I
And
got
when
so
you
much
get
time
your
on my
hair
hand
done-
after I get my hair done.
Right.
Yeah, even when you get your hair done early, it looked like they never got their hair done
Yeah,
because
sometimes
they
the
have their
girls
whole
are-
day.
Okay.
And then I have my whole day. People be seeing me at the mall at like 1 o'clock. You ain't work today? I did.
That's smart because when I
Hard.
get off work
Tired.
and the sun be down, I'll be sad. I'm like, my whole day gone.
She said, I'll be
Yeah.
sad.
It's so like, especially
That's
now,
depressing.
time went back at 6 p.m. Your day over,
Yeah.
It's depressing.
literally.
Actually.
So don't be doing no 2 a.m.s.
But you know, I think
But
that's
when the
because-
money call, I answer.
I hear
You
that.
said
answer.
10 p.m. All right, I'm be there.
But you know what too? You gotta also limit yourself too with the timing because they you don't want them to ever sleep on you. Think, oh, I can go to her at night at any time either.
Yeah, you
'Cause
definitely
you have a
got to
life, too.
set
You have a life,
boundaries.
too.
Where
Yeah. I cancel on clients sometime to set the tone.
You have to.
sometimes
Yeah.
you got to put your
Not
foot down.
purposely, but sometimes you could kind of go that extra mile, but sometimes you got to teach regular. I would say regulars. New people, I try not to cancel them.
right.
But if it's a regular and you know how it go, like, girl, don't make me set an example out of you.
And when you set
Like,
your
I'll
mark,
cancel you.
when you set your mark, they know to respect you. They know.
No, seriously,
He
they
ain't
know. Oh,
working.
next time
Right.
because I don't want. Yeah.
Yep.
Next time you will be canceled. Keep the money.
Well, I have a question. Being that y'all been in the industry so long, how do y'all deal with people that cancel last minute and the people that show up extremely late? I hope I didn't take one of your
Yeah,
questions.
you
I
definitely did. It's
I'm
cool,
sorry.
though.
Well, when they
Because I just
cancel-
want to know
It's
from you guys,
Nah,
from your
it's cool.
point of view, how
when
do
they
y'all deal with it?
cancel, I look at it when one door closed, another one open.
Okay.
That's why I double book myself because you ain't coming, somebody else coming.
Okay.
And first come, first serve in my eye.
Okay.
True.
What about you?
When they cancel, I take that as I try to make it to where I don't take any type of losses because they have a balance when they come to me.
A deposit.
Yeah, so if I cancel them, I'm kind of canceling my balance that I'm supposed to be getting in the way too. But I do end up canceling them because you're going to mess me up for the next client that I have. You're going to end up making me late for the next person. But I kind of give everybody a fair chance. You got one time, and that's it.
Got it.
And
It's very strict because I'm very...
And makeup is something you can't just do that with.
Yes, and it's an event. It's a special occasion.
Yeah.
They
You only
don't
do
have
one
time.
face at a time. Like at least with hair, you could probably bounce back and forth for two people. Makeup is like one set hour with one person. So.
Exactly.
And you know
and everybody,
different.
this is my big day. I have a big. This is everybody's big day.
Right.
I have to tell everybody the same exact thing. Oh well, I have this client that booked at 3:00, and she's running late. But I have clients at 4, 5, 6, and 7. She's running late. It might be her wedding. I don't want to cancel your wedding. I want to do your makeup.
Right.
But am I going to cancel the rest of my clients? Am I going to be giving them money back and telling them a bunch of excuses and reason as to why I'm late and I'm behind on time? And I always end up doing it somehow. And I don't like that. I kind of have to be stern sometimes.
Canceling can go different ways because, there's shady cancelers and then there's cancelers who something really came up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have people they finally got in with you. Now they're gonna cancel me because they don't care about my time.
Right.
Then you have clients who normally come and you're like, you know what, it was something serious. She normally come. It's not gonna bother me.
Got it.
Right.
But if you're new and she's charging $200 and I'm charging $300, they're gonna go to whoever.
It's cheaper.
Exactly.
Got it.
So now they don't feel like they waste your time. They feel like I don't care. I don't owe them anything.
I feel like that's why you do deposits, right?
No.
I don't.
No.
That's why
That's the
people
downfall.
do that.
That's the
when you
downside
have
of not having a
deposits, you're
website.
not gonna have cancel because people gonna book just because they don't gotta put no commitment.
Right.
When you
Right.
have a higher deposit, they're not about to be just booking and
makes
losing
sense.
out.
That's
So
true.
ever since
I'm
that,
gonna make him one tomorrow.
I don't have those. Like it be sometimes, but people not canceling without rescheduling. Because if you don't reschedule, you lose your deposit. So they're gonna do everything in
makes
their
sense.
power to not lose that deposit.
I'm going
But
to
you
keep
still
it
have
tonight to
like
make
them
myself.
few.
No, I'm gonna make it for you
Yeah,
too.
you're gonna see the difference. Watch.
Yeah. Even with emailing, right? I had to realize why certain artists only use email. Because at first I felt like that's too much. Like, I'd rather text or I'd rather you book on the site. But if you really think about it, emailing really weeds out all the BS. When you're serious, you're going to email that person.
Right.
You're going to have everything together that you need to say and it's going to be ready. But when you're going through text message, you got a little bit more lollygagging.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. What you doing? Oh, I need it done on Thursday. I'm going now. In email, you don't have enough time to chat like that.
Right. It's
So
more
you kind of get
business
to the point.
structured.
Exactly. It's more like,
That makes
this is
sense.
when I
That
need
makes
you.
sense.
This is the date, and I'm serious.
Okay. But for
If you're
email, you're more
serious, you'll email
straightforward.
somebody. Think about it. If they say, "Oh, inquiries. I'm a photographer. Da da da. Whatever the case might be, something important. You're gonna email them. Oh, let me email them. I'm gonna check my email. You're
That
taking
makes
it
sense.
serious. But if he said text me, you're like, I'm gonna text him later when I get a little bit of time.
Right. That's true.
So that's how I kind of look at it. And I'm not the email girl yet either. I be trying to wing them to it, but I have to get myself used to checking my emails as just making it important and making it a top priority.
Especially for like bigger bookings, like weddings.
Contracts.
You never know what could go
they do.
wrong.
Yes,
Like you gotta keep everything as like professional because
Yes.
people will try to use stuff against you. So
Yes, the most professional
better
people are going to email you.
right,
Absolutely
the better
right.
your
Not texting
structure
you.
is, the better I feel like the experience for the
contract,
client
from
and
them
you is gonna
emails.
be.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
get a different approach too. A text, hey boo, I need you at 3:00.
You're right.
An email,
Absolutely right
good
about
morning,
that.
how are you? Thank you, sincerely, Alexis. Like
Right.
they're doing all of
Yes.
that.
Literally.
Right.
Time,
I like-
everything.
I
So
didn't
I
even
see
think about
why
it like
people
that.
do it. I don't, like I said, I'm not an email girl either, but I'm trying to get towards that lane because I only want to deal with clients that are professional, that know what they want,
Absolutely.
and they don't care about the price. And not saying they got money to blow just because they focus on quality, they don't focus on the value of, the price of something.
Right.
You know?
And they respect you.
Right.
Exactly. And your time.
And your worth.
Right.
Exactly. So
Go.
let me go on to my next question though. Everybody kind of, did you say what you was known for in the industry?
No, I didn't.
What were you known for in the industry? What do you say you had like a signature look?
That's what they tell me.
You do. I'm trying to think of it in my own head what it is.
I know,
though.
like I
can't
be known.
pinpoint
I'm
it.
kind of
Coloring,
known.
to me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
coloring
I was
number one.
gonna
I
say
love
that.
coloring.
Thank
Color
you.
number one.
And my name, Crayola, you just think color.
Yes,
So, and
I
I
love
do a
that.
lot of color here on
That's cute.
myself and my clients. So that is definitely something I would say people.
Because when they
know
be
me
bringing
for.
your wigs and you color, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
she did this.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
good.
I think I'm gonna actually agree with you on doing styles that are trendy
Yeah, that
and
too.
that are new because
Yeah.
when I think of your page, I feel like I see a lot of trendy stuff. I don't see basic leave out, even though you got that too.
Yeah. But
It's
I
more so trendy
yeah.
stuff. If I'm thinking of a hairstyle, I'll probably go to your page. Like, let me see
Yeah.
what's
style I
going
wanna
on.
get
Like,
that.
Right.
What
yeah,
style I
like,
want.
and she get those young girls
Yeah.
too. She get the young girls that experiment, that want pink, purple, gray
Right.
hair.
Coloring or something.
Right.
Stop.
That was
It's
perfect.
good though. You with the
Right.
updos on like me, I'm just simple,
It's a bunch of lanes.
clean.
Yeah.
That's it.
Me too. I'm soft glam, but you got people that do glitter and
Yeah.
makeup all over the face and down the neck. But I'm
Right.
super just enough. Like that's my
Yeah.
lane. Like,
Facts.
all right. So my next question was, and this question was specifically for you,
Okay.
but I feel like we could probably answer it too. I wanted to know what's the most common misconception there is to being a male hairstylist in the industry, because I know it has to be a difference with you just being a male overall. Maybe women might think that you don't know how to do hair, or you don't know, like, is there a misconception there, or you feel like you get the same, people don't care if it's
I
a
can
guy or
answer
Well,
that
girl.
when he answers.
Well, women think that men does the best hair.
Yeah, I was
just
about to say that.
That's I was just
Yeah.
about to say that
But-
too.
Men,
But
most
the
men,
men-
Most
yeah.
men do hair.
They men could be trouble.
Yeah.
The men, the husbands and stuff could be trouble because sometimes they have this misunderstanding that you're not really going to your hairstylist, you're going to cheat.
What?
What? I
I
never
had my
thought of
windows, I
that.
had my windows bust because a guy thought his girlfriend was cheating with me,
What the heck?
literally. So, yeah, and it's a lot of misunderstanding. So, I wouldn't say nothing really negative about that because a lot of women, even you hear the older people, they say men make your hair grow.
What?
From
This is
growing up from New
crazy.
York, that was
Yeah.
you found the guy to do your hair, and that was not common.
He
That was
gotta
not
love it though.
common.
Think about it. If a
Right.
man is doing your hair, he gotta love hair.
He was not. That was not like
I
a
love
common
it.
thing.
You gotta love hair.
But
love
when
doing
you
it.
found
I
one,
don't think
doing
I don't think a man would do it for money or for a job.
right?
No.
They gotta
I think
like
they would
really
love
want to
it.
love it. Yeah.
And I like it coming from a man. I don't get that look of maybe if she's doing hair, she would want a middle part like to flow like this. I just get the vision that I see on you.
Wow, okay.
I don't want to be a woman, so
Okay.
I have just the vision for that direct woman.
I love that.
You know?
You feel like you have a good eye for
Yes, I
Okay.
have a good eye to create.
yeah. To make women feel or look a little bit more enhanced and
Yeah.
That
beautiful.
makes sense because, like, if you're a woman, I feel like if you do makeup, you're most likely gonna do your client's makeup similar to how you do your makeup, or like do their hair similar to how I would do my hair.
My
so
dad
him,
says that.
he's just straight like off of what you should look like.
Right, and I go
that
for
makes sense.
exactly what you want, and I'm not changing your mind unless you're gonna come here with something crazy. We ain't doing that.
I would say I give them what they want, but I think I just overall give my clients what's necessary to their features.
Yeah.
And I enhance the features that they already have. I don't give them new features.
Right.
Right.
But my dad says that when I do everybody makeup, I make them look like me. He's like, "Oh, your clients look like you when you do your makeup when you do their makeup." And now
that's
I'm
like a
looking at it, I'm
compliment.
like, "Oh, they do." Like, I guess
Right.
because I'm doing their makeup, of course. But
Well, like you're a natural makeup artist, so that's the goal for them to look natural
Right.
and not
Right.
so fake.
right,
But it's fine because most clients are gonna want to look like you. Like people see
Do
my
my makeup
hair
like
and I
that.
do my own hair.
Like, I do my
Who
makeup
did
just
your
like
hair?
that, yeah.
Me. I want you to do my hair,
Right.
just like that, literally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah.
thing they say.
okay.
And see, with me, they can't do that. They'll come with your page and say, "Oh, can you do how Crayola did hers?" So
Yeah.
with me, there's no experience.
So what's the
Well-
misconception that they think that men probably don't know how to do hair and they actually are better than women?
No, and another thing is they say, "Oh, he do who certain people hair good."
What does that mean?
I guess some people hair may look better, and some people it's how you take care of your hair. Everybody gonna look the same.
It's all
Right.
about quality at the end of the day.
I'm gonna say
The
this.
better the hair you bring me, the better your results are gonna be. You can't expect your hair to look like her hair, and she got a $600 wig, and you got a $100 Amazon wig. It's two different
Same
wigs.
thing with skin. They like, I want it to look. I don't want too much makeup. I want it to look like. I'm like, yeah,
Girl.
but that girl,
Right.
yeah,
Right,
like no shade, but like
You
you
got a
need
lot
a
of
little
stuff
bit
going
more than
on.
a little
Yeah.
bit. No shade. And then the girl that you're showing me, she has fillers. She has like all types of stuff.
Exactly.
Like
Right.
I can't make a miracle.
But I was
That's
gonna
what
say
they
about
think,
him,
though.
Make
though,
it look natural. I can make a miracle, but it won't be natural.
as far as like when you sit in his chair, like the first thing you're gonna say is whatever. Well, that's me. I don't know about everybody else. I'm like whatever you think. Whatever
Right.
you think.
Yeah.
I'll go there. With
Oh, I
like,
don't tell people whatever they think though.
No, you know why? Because I know whatever he do is gonna fit me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, you
like
have- I have-
don't.
That's
people
good
that
though.
like that.
That's really good.
I'm open.
if
like
you could
that
go to
with
your
him because
stylist and don't even
I'm-
have to touch it and think after.
Cause they know I'm.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
you know what it
cool.
is. I
A
guess
lot of
once you know
clients
them-
want to just rely on you. Like, I'll be like, what style? I don't know.
I don't
Whatever
know.
you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all know I'm
Y'all are that
indecisive.
good because I
know
go to
I'm
people
not the
for
only
specific things.
person.
I'm sorry. I got a
No,
bunch of
I know I
hairstylists.
wasn't
But
the
I'm
only
so
person.
indecisive. I'm like, girl, I don't know either. Like, we both don't know.
I go to
No.
whoever specializes in stuff. It's probably
Yeah.
not a good thing. It's probably not a good thing. I got a bunch of hairstylists. I'm sorry, and I love all of y'all. I go to people for different things.
Right.
And it just
No,
depends
that's-
on what it is.
that's true.
You might specialize in ponytails. You might
Yes.
specialize in leave out, wigs. You
You're
know,
right. That's me too.
Whatever, frontals, closures, side
Right.
parts.
You're right.
I'm very specific about my hair. So
I
if you
agree.
specialize in the look I'm going for, I'm booking you. I don't care if I go to her for 10 years. I'm booking you because I need this look and I'm paying my money. Now, if it's free, I go to her. But if I got to pay for it, I need this look because I don't want to complain. I don't want to tweak it. I don't want to do nothing. I want exactly this look. And
You're
I don't want
right.
to doubt them.
And when they say that, when they say what Tiara said, I always ask them, well, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Right.
You
Right.
feeling middle? You feeling side?
Right.
Right.
All I need to know, you're gonna do a middle or side, and then I got you from there. Then
Right.
we'll play around with it.
See, I love that you're kind of giving you're giving them an experience, right? Because I got my hair done in some salons and I feel like most hairstylists are kind of rushing me.
Oh, to hurry up and get you in and out.
Hurry up and make a decision. What do you want? Like
Oh yeah, no.
you had all day to make this. You know,
I don't
you
know,
want a
just
side
like
part, you want a
women.
side? And
When
I'm
we
like,
go
oh,
to
what
the
you
nail
think?
salon,
Side.
We don't know what color we want when we get in the nail salon. We know we
Right.
on our way there. We know I need our nails done for the whole week.
So imagine them being mad or watching you like you didn't get a color yet. You like, all right, that color. Now I'm leaving and I'm unsatisfied because
Yup,
you was
'cause
rushing
you're
me the whole
rushing,
time
yeah.
and you didn't make me feel comfortable enough. You know,
Most of the time in my conversation, I ask them, you doing middle or side?
right.
They're like, I think I'm gonna do middle.
Let me
Okay.
ask a question. Do you and it's probably different for you. Do you let clients look in the mirror the whole time, or do you
Yes.
let them see like
Yeah.
mid process?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yes,
feel like y'all
do.
probably have to.
No, I
Yeah.
do because
my
you-
mirrors, we both looking at you.
Yeah, me too.
Because I want you to tell me anything before I get too far.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is to finish a service and they like, oh, but I didn't want that like that. And it's like, if you would have told me that 30
Yeah.
minutes ago, like now I got to
Right. You done
undo
braided it,
so
yeah.
much work. And sometimes you be in your head, you might, like sometimes I'm like, oh, she always get a middle part and I'll be doing, and they're like, oh, I said side to the, oh, you right. You could
Right.
stop
You
me
could
before
see
I
it.
get too
You
far,
right.
you know? So it's good for the both of y'all.
So I'll
Yeah.
start off in the mirror, and if it's someone who maybe they feeling down or not themselves, or maybe have cancer or getting married, I'll turn them away from the mirror when it come down to styling.
Right.
Then I'll turn around, they be like,
Don't you
Yeah.
love
but other than
that?
that, when we start
Don't you love
off,
that little filler?
yeah, when we start off, you're gonna be in the mirror.
Okay.
Because I need to know this enough hair out, this is
Girl,
the middle
me
part.
too.
Right.
Because maybe my part is not your part, you know?
Yeah. See, makeup is different because it's not a pretty process all the time. So, us leaving a client in the mirror, they're like, "Are you using orange? Is that white? Is that powder? My whole face is white. And I'm like,
well, hair isn't
girl,
pretty process either. It's more work.
You got to trust the process.
Yeah.
you really do.
So.
Because they were
But
like, oh, I
makeup
see
is worse
lace.
because they already scared before they even sit
Girl,
in your chair. They're already
micro
like,
shading is scary because they don't know what they're gonna look like when they get up.
oh my God.
That is
yes.
a scary
That
process.
is
So
scary.
the
That's why I said, do you let
whole
them see?
time I'm talking to you, I'm telling you what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm letting you know what's next. I'm telling you to get up. Let me just, you see how it looks? Because I want to get up. Do you need 5-15 minutes? Because I don't need you to be moving. Like, this is
Right.
a
You need to be-
tedious process. This is how you're going to look for the next 2 to 3 years. I need you to really be confident in what we're doing, because before I get up, I gotta make sure you're okay with everything, you know?
Yeah. So what's something that you feel like clients need to know that's like just very important in the beauty industry? Like, just what's something that you feel like clients need to know this about us being in the beauty industry? They need to be mindful of this.
With patience.
Yeah.
Come with patience. I feel like they be sometimes thinking we're robots.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I think we are robots.
we kind of are.
No,
but
we work like
I
robots.
would
We've been doing this
say
for years. We robots at this point.
I would say to understand we're human. We have our own personal lives, and we love y'all and respect y'all, but you have to respect us too, and you have to understand we get sick, we get tired, we go through things at home.
Right.
Sometimes we don't feel good, just like you.
Right.
Sometimes we're depressed,
Right.
just like you. Sometimes
Right.
we had enough, just like you.
Right. And we can't call out sick.
I'm laughing
can't call out
because
we
sick.
can't do none of
I
that.
really could relate so bad.
Like some days I'm
felt
like, I
that.
want to call out sick. My client, girl, what you need? Some tea, some soup. What happened? Like
Yeah.
they be like,
Well,
nah.
I'm a
we
client.
gonna get
I'm
I'm
through
a
through
client
this.
first. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly. They be like, baby,
you
it's my
gotta hear it.
birthday
I'm glad you said
tomorrow.
it. You
What
gotta
you?
hear
We
it.
gonna
I'ma
get you
be honest.
healthy again.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a client first.
But
Look,
but I would say that's selfish. Because
it's not selfish.
It is.
But if you tell me the night before I might not be able to do your hair, then I can make arrangements. But not when me, I'm telling you I'm on my way, and then you like, well, girl, I got stuff I'm going through. I can't do your hair
Yeah,
today.
no, you
But-
got to be very professional
Girl,
with it.
But
of
you can
course.
wake up, for example, you can wake up on Saturday morning and your child or something get killed. You got to cancel stuff. You have to
Absolutely,
do.
I don't want nobody working
No,
on
but
my
I'm
hair.
saying
my
people don't understand that.
I would say a tip is to
Don't
find a
do that.
solution. Find a solution before you go ahead and deliver the problem. So if you know you have a client that you have to cancel,
Facts.
go ahead and find you another hairstylist, makeup artist for your client, and then when you go
That
ahead
is
and tell them
beautiful.
the news,
Yeah.
you're like, "Hey, boo, I'm so sorry I had
I
to
can't
cancel,
do it.
but
Can I
I
be
do
honest?
have another client at 6:00 that will be willing to take you. I'll transfer the deposit. I'll do whatever I need to
Right.
do.
I
like that.
So sorry about that.
Yeah.
Or I'll keep.
I take
Sometimes
that.
I don't have the money to get back,
Right.
boo. I'll keep the credit for you." Sometimes it be like that, but I'm already prepared to give them their
Right.
money
You
back.
don't just
because
leave them high and
they-
dry.
Yeah, definitely
You
not
wanna know
high and
something?
dry.
Right.
You
But-
want to know something, Lex? The day of my mom's funeral, I did somebody here because they didn't understand that.
Oh, you crazy?
An hour before my mom's
You crazy?
You see how I said we put our clients before?
Now that's
Because we really
different.
would do
I'm
that
different.
though.
That's what I'm
We
trying to
really
tell you.
would do
I
that
have
though. We really would.
consideration. If you tell me the day that I'm getting my hair done that you are burying your mother, how dare I
Yeah.
think I'm supposed to get my hair
Well,
done?
not everybody
But this
cares.
is the sad thing. The fact that our job relies on reputation and word of mouth, that it's very scary for you to kind of cancel them, because that one person that doesn't understand can go on and say, this person canceled me, and they might not even mention the word funeral.
Right.
And just that enough, stick enough for, them not to book again, or the next person to it's just word of mouth makes it so hard for the industry, period.
And I think we panic because this is the way some of us eat.
Yeah.
Right.
it's the
There's
only
no-
way.
this-
I don't know
yeah.
about everybody else. This is the
I
only
don't
way.
have
Yeah.
I don't have a backup
Not-
plan.
yeah.
My backup plan is I need you to come right now. If a client don't come, I don't eat.
Right.
There's no unemployment. There's
Exactly.
no I'm still getting paid for being out or something. No. We think about that fear because we have bills, we have lives, we have things. Some of us have kids, some of us don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us have mortgages and houses and rent, whatever.
Right.
So we think about the client because first of all, sometimes we think about like, I need to get that $200.
Because believe it or not, and I'm
Yes,
gonna say it because, like I said, this is a
understandable.
safe space for us. Yeah, some clients don't understand that money is already spent.
Word.
Right.
Sorry. Okay, like
But that's why I don't
Let-
normally try to spend it. If
no,
I have
it's
took
not
deposits
literally.
before.
Listen, not literally, and I'm explaining perfectly, right? Because we had stores, we have stuff that rent. Even if it's
Yeah.
your house rent, you have bills that are due at a certain time. So let's just say your rent is whatever, $1,500, and it's the last week of the month or whatever time it is, right? And you have that client that's coming that's gonna finish off that last $200-300 that you needed to pay your bills, or because we gotta pay bills, is what we doing it for, And then that
It's a
person,
job.
It's a job.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
they
job.
they don't understand
It's
that
a
like
job.
that money is already spent. We need to pay our bills and live our life. And now we don't even have enough time to call somebody else to replace that money, basically.
Right.
It's just really
Like you're gonna expect to be making a certain amount each day. Like, okay, I know this day I'll be getting this much. You probably need, oh, that's gonna go towards that.
Exactly.
Now 2
It's
people
always like that,
canceled.
really.
Now you short $500 or whatever.
And you have no time to put a client in that spot to make up for it, because you probably had a client that would have been willing to pay that or probably more. Right. You know, so
They don't think that we go through
I think that's why
things.
deposits are important too.
But yeah, that's what.
And I
made
keep
me
the cards
ask-
on file
but
too.
that's what I
That's
asked
all you
y'all.
want. You better bring somebody gonna get their face done.
No, but you know what's funny? That's what made me ask y'all about how do y'all handle cancellations? Because with him, he doesn't have one. A lot of people do have the booking website, and I found that I don't have a booking website. But now, because when I'm doing my micro shading, I set aside my whole day.
Y'all just motivated
Yeah.
me to get it though.
Look,
Tonight.
I love really no.
I just
really
don't
set
like
aside.
talking. That's really why I got the site.
That's
Go up
good
there,
too.
I need to be
Because,
more.
yeah,
I need
because
to
they
be
do ask-
organized.
Yeah,
I
They
need
ask
to
a
be
lot
organized.
of questions that you and I go through that.
Yeah.
too.
Texting is too
But
much.
A lot of questions.
micro shading is a lot of questions.
No,
So
it
I
should
do,
be.
I
No,
do want
no,
you
no,
to
no,
feel
no, no, no,
confident
no.
when you do
Let me
come
tell
to me.
you.
So I wouldn't just, but I do ask for a deposit because do you know how many times people done canceled me on the same day and I done moved everything around and did everything,
Let me tell you.
everything for that day, just for them clients to come for that day and they're canceled.
If you have a tedious service, you need to add on your booking site consultations.
Oh.
That's when
That's
they need
good.
to pay to talk to you. And they're not just paying and it's going in the air and you're going to go
Absolutely.
shopping with the money.
No.
It's going to go credited towards their service. So it's saying, hey, like for example, I just
Yeah.
made it for brides because brides like to talk a lot. And I feel like makeup is kind of simple to me. It's come get your face done. Look, do you like it? You
But
like
they
the
wanna-
work?
they have 1,000
But you know they have
questions.
questions and I understand that too. And I might have some too, vice versa. But I feel like if you put a deposit or something down to where I'm kind of losing my train of thought because
I get what you're saying. Like basically, you're not about to be talking for no reason.
exactly
You're more
Yeah, but do
likely
you know how many
to
times
continue
I
with
done
the
had
service.
a conversation for 2 hours and they never
got
came.
nowhere.
Exactly.
And
And
like
they
you
saw
said,
that,
you back
you
and
know
forth.
why? They felt like you needed them. You
Right.
needed the money. I'll let. She needs it. I'll hit her back
And you
when I'm
don't
ready
want
to
to
give
be
her my money.
like you're desperate, but I do want it to like me personally because you know what y'all do is different from what I do.
Yeah.
We all in the industry. We all making people feel good and look good. But what I'm doing is like a lot. Like I'm dealing with people's face. It's a little
You
bit
need
more
consultation.
permanent. And you're right. I'm so glad
It can
you
be
said
$50.
that.
It can be
Definitely.
I'm
$100.
so glad she
Especially
said that.
for
It
that.
can be $100. The $100 go towards.
I love
it doesn't
that.
matter.
I love that.
Because
Like,
we
I
need
never
to
even
talk.
thought
I
about
wanna
nothing
talk
like
to
that.
you.
And I want to give you my time, but I just I don't know if it
And
was
time
you.
is money.
I just said that.
But it go towards your
Time
And if you
It
service.
playing
was
with my
money.
time, you playing with my money.
You
There
playing my
you go.
money. I can't talk to you all day about what
Absolutely.
hair to get and what wig to get. And I'm sending you
Yes.
links all day, and then you don't even book with me.
Girl.
And then you go book with him.
And
now
I just
did
wasted
all
my
of
time
that.
You know how many
answering
times
And that was
with
quicker
hair?
for him. He got the money right away.
With hair, do you know what I go through with hair? Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Consultations, I
But I
just
love
put it
that.
up.
Yeah.
If you want to talk,
I got consultations for certain services.
yeah.
Really?
Certain
Yeah.
services.
That makes
And
sense.
what
Like
you
those,
do,
like,
they
yeah.
need a guaranteed consultation.
Yeah.
Even if you're not
Because
charging.
like I
as long
said,
as that time is
I
set
try
aside.
to make sure that all the time, like I give them, because I want them to be confident. You're already
Right.
scared. Anybody's already gonna be scared when you're doing something to their face.
Yeah.
So I just want them to be confident. Like when I come here, I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm about to do.
Yeah. Before I want to get into our next little topic right quick before we wrap it up. I wanted to get into relationships. I like to talk about relationships a lot because I feel like being in the beauty industry, it's very hard to have relationships / friendships because we are on
Always
call
busy.
all the time. And I like to say, I feel like specifically hairstylists or just anybody in the beauty industry, I feel like we're the new drug dealers. People are addicted to beauty. They're addicted to looking good, feeling good. They'll pay their last dollar for it. And we're pretty much on call.
Right.
We have to, stop dropping rolls sometimes. People, hey, girl, I need you for 10 o'clock. Da, da, da. We got to kind of make that move. So it's very hard for us to date sometimes because your spouse might be like, oh, babe, you said you were staying home all day. You said you only had one client, but it's like,
Right.
I need to make this money. I got 3. Look, I'm about to bust them down right quick. She only
Literally.
getting the da-da-da-da-da. But I just feel like it's very hard for us to date, being in this industry because it's a service, one. So we're tending to people just a million different personalities, and we got to put on this face every single day, you know? And then when we get home, we want to take it off, you know?
Because everybody's human.
Exactly.
We all
But
go
then
through
you
the
got
same
your
thing.
spouse or somebody that you might be talking to that feel like you're not paying them no mind. So I just want to know, like, how do y'all feel about dating, being in this industry, being, as you know, the fact that it's such a service and
I feel like
so much attention needs
what
to
I've
be.
learned is you gotta date somebody who's just as busy as you. If you dating somebody who's sitting at home all day and you're working all day, that's gonna be they're not gonna understand. You gotta get somebody who understands your work ethic, so they're not making you feel bad. And maybe they like, you know what, she had a long day. Let me run her bath. Let me cook something. Let me make sure
'Cause I know
when
what
she
it's
come
like.
home, she could just unwind.
Yeah.
So you definitely gotta find somebody who understands your work ethic, who can relate to you in certain ways. But you also gotta create boundaries. Like, at the end of the day, if you're dating, be thoughtful. Like, all right, let me set time
Right.
aside to hang out
Or
with my
plan
friends,
ahead.
or hang out with my family. Just separate that, like, some time for yourself to, be around people, because you don't want to just be work.
Yeah.
Because then one day when you finally want to go outside, you ain't gonna have no more friends.
Right.
Your man done left you. Like, you can like, dang, where everybody go? So
You're
I
right.
feel like you gotta set
I
boundaries
feel
for yourself.
attacked.
Literally me, because sometimes I don't be caring about nothing. Like,
Yo, for real. I get in that zone where it's like
Yeah.
friend, no friend,
But
best friend, boy.
I warn everybody, like,
focused.
y'all, I'm about to be locked in, so get me
Yes.
while y'all cook. Because once I'm locked in, I'm locked
They
in.
don't understand because, all right, I feel like people don't understand that how hard we work determines our check.
Right.
So when you might go to work, you ain't worked that hard, you was tired, you was bullshitting all day, but you still got that check Friday.
Yeah.
You still got that same money. If we don't work hard or we don't show, that we're excited to go to work, if we make our client feel anything other, that could really impact our pay that day, literally.
I would say with me, from experience recently, me being so busy, I got cheated on. And that's what clients, they don't understand. Like, when we over your head, y'all don't know we're gonna do.
We're
life
sacrificing.
Yeah.
And with relationships, being with friends and stuff, my friends are actually like rooting for me while I'm on tour. I'm on the road. I'm busy, but they don't understand too. You got to get around people who's goal driven. And I learned that the next person that I date, if I want to date or whatever, they have to be goal driven, and they have to understand, look, the life is busy.
Yeah.
I'm in survival mode. It's not just work. I'm in survival mode. I have assets. I have things that I have to maintain that I don't rely on you for.
Ooh, I love that.
So I'm telling you, all the entrepreneurs out there, lock it down at home, continue to work. And if that person can't be loyal to you or your friends, whoever, then they have to just let go.
Yes.
And keep doing you, and you can't go further just sitting at home just trying to be laid up with somebody.
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
Yes.
So me as an entrepreneur, listen, I'm gonna live my best life. I'm gonna work hard. I'm on tour or whatever I have to do.
Meet you
by
at the
all
top.
means to get the check cut.
Meet you at the top.
Period.
They got to
So-
understand the process.
And I want to add something. I feel like also, as people in the beauty industry, you need to start finding ways to make money where you don't have to work. So sometimes when you need those breaks, you still getting paid. Like, oh, I got my ebooks, I got my products, I got my
Courses,
my
whatever you need to
merch,
do.
whatever
Yeah.
it is. Make
Classes.
sure
I like that.
you're creating other avenues where you don't
That's
have to
good.
physically be there all the time, because technically you do need those breaks sometimes.
I think that's probably my overall main goal, is to be able to not have to rely on physically working day-to-day clients. I want to be able to make some money in my sleep as well.
Definitely.
I'm a brand. I'm a brand ambassador. I feel like
it.
I should be able to make some streams of income without physically moving. So I think that's like my overall goal.
And from a hairstylist, I just want to say, congratulations on everything that you're doing, and keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, keep going, because other
Love that.
hairstylists can't tell each other that.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Word.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
you heard it from my mouth.
Thank
love
you.
that.
Same to
And
you.
listen, when I retire out the game, good luck.
Thank you. Thank
And I
you.
wish you nothing but blessings.
Oh my
and
God, thank you
I
so
love
much.
that.
You too.
I love
Period.
that. I love that. Don't you
Thank
find?
you.
Don't you love when you find somebody that's
Yes.
really good and
Yes.
it's like, damn, like
Word. All
And
I
that's the
do
thing.
is
I don't
show
think we never
love.
met face to face.
Where we did
We
it.
only.
But I always
yeah.
hear about you.
And I always hear about you.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. When you never see somebody, you don't really know who they are, but you go by what the clients be trying
Yeah.
to manipulate you and stuff, you know?
Clients be
So-
messy sometimes.
So
They
do
do.
y'all have any friends in the industry? Like I've been trying to
lot
make
of friends.
business.
Yeah, me
I've been
too.
trying to make makeup
Word.
friends.
I got a lot of
It's
most
friends.
really
of my
hard
friends
to
do
make
some-
makeup friends.
I
though.
got like 2 hairstylists. Most of my friends do something.
Yeah.
No,
in
do
the beauty
something, but I mean
industry.
like in
Yeah.
your industry
Yeah.
doing exactly what you do.
Yeah.
Do you have friends? I know you do. You have
Tyra and Kaiva.
I think that's so cool. Like
Tyra and Kyra are my top 2 hair friends. And then anybody else, I'm not gonna say associates, but anybody else, I root for them.
yeah, right.
But the
Support,
people
yeah.
that I'm close to is Tyra and Kyva, Dada, you know, those
Yeah,
different
yeah,
people.
yeah,
And now that I
definitely.
know you in person. And then
Right.
everybody
Leia's
else,
a vibe.
Yeah.
She's a vibe.
So they root for me and I root for them.
Right.
And that's just what it is. And then I probably got a bunch of friends that I can't think of my head, off the
Yeah.
head right now. But those are the closest people to me who showed me the way, or I showed them the way, or vice versa. But those are the people who got my back and I got theirs.
Yeah. So what's some advice that you would give to people that's coming in the industry, right? That's coming into the beauty industry overall. What's some tips that you think that you can give them to remain focused, gain a steady clientele, and to just make a name for themselves?
First of all, the key now, they need to humble themselves. Because a lot of them I see, and for some reason the clients like that when they get online calling you all kind of B's and F this and posting you and messages, they need to humble themselves.
Right.
Because they're coming in the wrong way. And in somebody else's eye, you're very unprofessional and you think that's cute. It's not. Don't follow that path
Right.
that you see these new girls or
Right.
guys
They
doing.
said the booking site that feel like they
Yes.
yelling at you.
Yeah. I seen the booking. They say, oh, the booking site got so many rules. If it got all those rules, I'm not coming. We got to cover ourselves. Because people will file disputes,
Yeah.
all type of stuff.
No,
And
but I think it's a difference when
a difference,
you're
yeah.
telling someone but some people booking sites, they have an undertone of like an
Very
attitude.
nasty.
Like you better not come like this. Only that, like yelling, like literally yelling at you.
Nah,
You're
that's
like, all right,
true.
you got an attitude and I ain't even get there yet.
Right.
I'm
And
good.
they're out,
Like
and the thing is, they're outing you. Like, for example, I specialize with clients with alopecia. I'm not gonna be up there talking about some you.
if you don't
bald
got
head
edges,
or
if you don't
got no edges.
don't
Right.
put this hairstyle.
You can't
if
because
your breath stink, don't come.
Yeah.
Like
No,
damn,
You
they be
saw that?
no, they
Oh,
No, sometimes
but
I
they
get
do.
clients that
Sometimes
listen,
they be
I
coming like
understand
that.
though because they no, I'm gonna have to
But
play
that's
the,
why
well,
you have
maybe
stuff
with
in
makeup
place
it's
for them.
different because
I'm gonna have to play
you
the
have
devil's
stuff,
advocate
you
right
have
quick.
stuff in place for them. Here goes some gum. Shoot
right.
this real quick, and then
Yeah.
she deny it. No, baby, you gonna have to put this in your mouth.
No, please take this gum. If
Put this in your
that
mouth.
go back to our thing. If someone offer you gum, just take it.
Just take it. Like it don't even
Okay,
matter.
no,
Just
no,
take
no,
it.
no,
Don't
you
say
want gum? I'm like this.
Like, they telling us
Okay,
my
let me
breath
say you
stink.
the
Right,
gum,
let me
because are
just
you
take it
telling me
just in
something,
case.
or you just
Right.
being nice? But it can go both ways. Just take it, accept it, what it is, and it is what it is.
Right.
But you gotta humble yourself. You cannot be online like, oh, I'm not doing y'all bald head, blah blah blah, whatever the case is, because there are clients who are going through that and they may feel offended because are you judging me too?
Right. I'm one of them.
Even if like a client do something and I have to make note of it on my page, I'll wait a couple days just so it don't feel like
Like,
oh,
I'm-
I just did that and now you already posting about like you. I'm gonna
You
wait.
already talking about-
I'll wait a
I
whole
do
week
that
just
too.
to post like
Me
okay
too.
guys, make sure you're doing this.
Yeah, me
Right.
too.
Just so you don't feel
I
attacked.
love that you said that. So, what's the advice that you could give to somebody just coming in the industry, the beauty industry, and they trying to gain steady clientele, and they're just trying to make a name for themselves? What's like one advice you would really give to?
I would say perfect your craft before you go out here charging people crazy. Like he said, start humble. Like when I first started, I was doing sewings for like $25. Well, this
my
was
boss.
years ago. So like they had the $50 weave shop and all of that. So I'm like, all right, well, let me make my prices just like beginner level. Like I feel like people jump straight into expert level. Like, all right, I'm starting this, I'm charging this much, and you don't even got the experience.
Oh, they doing classes too.
Yeah, you don't got the experience. Not, like you don't got to rush. You want to
No
perfect
shade.
your craft. So once you know you do get to where you at, people already gonna genuinely like your work and stuff. Like once I felt like I was
Like
good
you
enough to
mastered it.
charge more, there's like, girl, you should have been doing that. Like they already respect my work because I took my time. I didn't just go straight to the big
money.
dogs.
It was about just
Right.
trying to get better and making sure your quality was up to par with your price.
My advice would be work wherever you are. So when I'm going to a concert, I'm networking myself. When I'm going to dinner, girl, I do here. When I'm going to the mall, I do here. Network yourself. If I'm in the supermarket, sis, I do here.
Right.
And that's how, and that's what make people adapt to you, because you know you give them your number, and you get a message like a week later on, oh, I met you in the supermarket. You were so nice. What can you do for me? Or can I send you somebody?
Right.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can.
that happens a lot, right?
That's how I did a
Right?
celebrities hair. When I recently went to LA and did Rolly hair, I saw Rolly and Tasiki from Baddies, and I'm literally all excited, like, well, I want a picture. I'm forgetting I'm a whole hairstylist. I'm like, wait, I do hair. Like I could just
and
do I literally told Rolly, oh, I do hair. Next thing you know, you available tonight? You never know. Like
right.
she ain't even have to see the work.
Right.
Just she trusted me off of just that. She saw my.
And you saw she saw you was serious. You was marketing yourself, and it's like, you know what?
So just like make sure you always networking and putting
sometimes
yourself
you have
out
to do
there.
you have to do free things too.
yes,
Everything you cannot charge for, because some people can get you in a room just
Facts.
off of just off
Facts.
Connections
That
is
too.
better than money to
Literally.
me. Connections is always
If you
better
see
than
it
money
as
'cause
a
connections
good-
bring me to the money.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you see something as a good even with that opportunity, I didn't say, all right, girl, I charged it. I didn't say nothing about money. She asked me, what do you take?
Right.
But if I could have ruined the opportunity just by saying something, you know.
well, like, boo, make sure you
Right.
got because I charge.
And she gave me triple more than what I would have
Right.
said.
Right.
So it's like sometimes,
That's
you know,
good.
just go into self humble. Like
Right.
it's a good opportunity.
Exactly.
I'll take it. Not
Right.
everything is about money.
Right.
And you
And
still
just-
gonna
you
get
just
that.
told them, you be like, look, I'm not gonna charge you, but if you want to tip, you can tip. And like you said, they'll tip you $600, and you only charge $140.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet because that's a blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they need to know, just because of the name of the person. If Beyonce come to me right now, I don't want no money from her, because I know what I'm getting ready to get out of Beyonce.
Exactly.
Beyonce getting ready, well, Beyonce ain't gonna share me, because I'm not. I'm I'm with you.
We
tonight.
I feel like we
Right.
only look for money from people, and it might be harsh to say, but I feel like we probably only look for money from people we can't gain anything from.
Nah, that's
And
not
I wouldn't
true.
say that's not true, because
You could gain something.
You know,
from most people.
I do, honestly. That's just like us doing homeless people and giveaways. We ain't gonna look for no money for them.
Yeah.
So you look for money when you're in work mode. So
Right.
if you're in the shop,
Right.
I'm working.
I look
Right.
for money when you BS me. That's what I was trying to
I
translate
feel like
it as.
yeah.
Right.
I look
Like
for
when
money.
I feel like you lollygagging, I'm
Right.
like, yeah, boo, I charge. I'm
Right,
straight
right,
up
right.
with it, like, cause you talking too much.
When I'm in that salon setting,
know?
I'm at work now.
Yeah.
So yes, I need a paycheck.
Right,
When
right,
I'm
right.
outside in the world,
Yeah,
Right.
you're just talking. You
Exactly.
Just,
Yeah.
you
I feel
giving
like
them information about
Right.
you and letting
Yup.
them give the option if they want to book or not.
I feel like the best way is if you're asking me, then I'm expecting to get paid. Unless I come to something with you,
Right.
like, hey, I want to do this on you, or hey, I'm bringing my services to you.
Right.
Then I'm not gonna be like, okay, but
Yeah.
But if you're asking me for, I want a wig and I want this, I don't even care how much followers you got. I'm gonna expect to be getting paid because I'm not asking
coming
you.
to
You're
you.
asking me.
yeah, I don't need
Yeah.
your.
So
I don't need your.
I don't
promotion.
need
Yeah.
that unless I ask you. Then we could talk about
right.
free stuff. But if you coming to me and you need me, then I'm expected
Or
to get
even
paid.
if you do, I feel like either money talks or you come first with the benefits of
Right,
it. If you
right.
don't have
Exactly.
money, you come with, hey, I know you charge $200 to do da da da, but I am a content creator. I do da da da. I was
Right.
wondering if we could collab on it. I might be able to get the wig if you could.
right.
Let me know how this is gonna work for both of us, not how this is just gonna work for you. Because in that case, I'm gonna be looking for money.
And I've learned that client with 100 followers will bring you more people, because not to
Yes, right.
She's sis that's really known
Right.
versus somebody with 10
And she's
K
gonna
followers.
Popular.
she's gonna tell everybody who did her hair. She's not gonna gatekeep them influencers.
Gatekeep.
They don't want no one to
Yes.
know who they went to and all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just because you have a lot of followers, don't mean it's bringing business.
Right.
I've learned
my
that. I have clients with millions of followers. They shot me out. It's not
Not-
bringing me no money.
It
Right.
was
Followers don't mean that you influencing people.
Nah, definitely.
all.
And it don't have nothing to do with engagement too, because
Right.
you got 1 million followers and 0 engagement. But it was really good talking to everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Having us.
Yes.
This was good because I feel like we got different people in different parts of the industry, different years of experience, and I'm glad that y'all was able to come out. And before we wrap it up, I do want to for you guys to give just one more advice that you would give to people coming up in the beauty industry specifically. And for you, I want you to answer males, and I want you to answer about straight males coming in the industry as well too, about how like they might be judged, or because I see like some straight males that come into the male industry, and I wanted to ask you about that too.
Anthony
So I want
Cuts
you to
is
give
a
the
straight male in the industry.
I wanted you to that was a perfect example. I wanted you to kind of give a little intake on that, and we'll wrap it up. But I'm so glad that y'all came out. And I want to thank y'all before we kind of wrap up everything. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Y'all were amazing.
I want to thank you for having me because I was a surprise.
Yes, it was nice meeting you, and you were so down to earth too. So I really appreciate you coming out, and I hope we could do business or
anytime,
collab
baby.
one day.
Don't worry about
all
it.
of us.
You
I feel
got
like
my
we be
name and
crossing
number
paths
down.
at one point.
Definitely,
so
definitely
you too, Lay, for coming out. I appreciate it, and I think that this would be like this show would be a really good staple for the business. For the beauty industry, because we don't really talk about behind the scenes. We don't talk about the lifestyle and the struggles that we go through. Like you said, people think we robots, and we human, you know. So
So I would say to
I
close it
appreciate
out
y'all.
about men coming into the industry, whether you're gay or straight, whoever you are, it's nothing wrong with doing hair. There's men who have daughters that they have no choice but to do their hair.
Amen.
So men, come on in the game.
I love that.
Get your money. Look, it's men doing man units now.
Right.
Yup.
So-
In the
And that's,
barbershop.
that's where the,
Barbershop. I was about to
that's
say,
where the
and
money at.
I'm glad you
too.
used that example.
So-
You ain't never lie.
Yeah.
So like my intake on that is, man, keep doing you. Come in the game. Get your money. Motivate women. Do your wife hair. Sure, if you can save money on doing your wife hair, why not? Or your
Right.
girlfriend.
Right.
And like I said, there's men raising beautiful daughters who sometimes they may not have it, or they need to learn how to fix their daughter hair.
Yeah.
So come in the game, get your money, make yourself known, make a difference.
Ooh, I love
It's
that.
not gay doing hair. It's not whatever.
Right.
Who cares? It's
It's a
just
service.
It's a
A
product.
service is
It's
a
a product
service.
of beauty. It's a product of beauty, and you're changing somebody's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep it cute. The straight guys, you ain't got to flirt with the woman, and they don't have to flirt with you. Do their hair and get up out of here.
Yup.
Right.
Keep it strictly business.
That's it.
That's
Period.
right. What about y'all?
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Because the question, what I thought it was for that.
Wait, I'm like, wait,
Well,
hold
because
on.
I said, Mel, I was just saying advice that he would give people coming into the beauty industry.
Oh,
so the
okay.
same thing for
Oh,
y'all. But I
okay.
wanted him to specifically
But a
touch
male-
on
male.
straight males, because I know some straight males that feel like, I know some straight males that's actually selling hair right now. That's selling bundles.
Oh,
and
they do.
Yeah,
In
I
New-
do.
in Brooklyn,
and
yeah,
he's
they
really
do.
cool. Yeah, and
Word.
he's from Jersey, and he's like super, not a, like
But
he's-
think about it, the Chinese men got the bundles. Ain't nobody judging them.
Right.
Right.
And that's
That
how I
part.
came to him.
Hello.
Like, this is
That
business.
part, right?
This is an addiction that people have as
It
well.
is.
So
Yup.
it's the same
And most
thing.
men be behind a lot of hair businesses.
yeah,
anyway.
right?
Yes.
Investing in them.
And men stop investing in salons, because salons is not the only way to get money.
No.
Yeah.
It's actually going to
It's products.
it's going to actually sit there, because nobody really don't want to work in a salon no more.
Word. They
Yeah.
don't.
So get
Everybody
you
want to
It's
work
product.
for
get you some
themselves.
products. That's it.
Yeah.
It's products. No matter if it's digital or tangible, it's definitely products. If you're going to invest in something, if you're just coming in the beauty industry, I don't want to discourage you from opening up a salon or anything.
No.
But I want to say focus on your client, your craft. Really master that before you invest into that, because that could easily really take the fun out of it. But there are really good perks that come with it too, owning a salon and stuff like that as well. So, but yeah, so thank you. You gave your advice, right? You said that.
No, I didn't say nothing yet.
You didn't give your advice.
No, not yet.
So go ahead. I think you just restated the question. That was it.
Yeah, I think some good advice for people entering the beauty industry is stay consistent, because in the beginning, you may not see how it's gonna look like. When I first started, I would have never expected myself to be where I am today. Like, when I first started, I downplayed it. Like, this is a little side hustle. This is just something to make extra money. But you could really make a career out of your craft and out of your hobbies and stuff. And I didn't see that in the beginning, but my consistency brought me to where I was. Like I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for like just believing in myself, being consistent. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have bad clients. It's gonna be bumps in the road. But if you just stay consistent, it's gonna pay off in the end.
Yeah.
And every season isn't a money season.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
They have
that
good
part.
It's
seasons.
going to
They
be
got
up and
season,
down.
up
The
and
beauty
down.
industry
Yes.
is up and down
is.
all the time.
And that's important. I'm sorry, I know we over the
ahead.
time, but that's important too. You may be a client who have a lot of clientele. I mean, you may be a hairstylist who have a lot of clientele, but sometimes it slows down because they have different seasons, which is braid season or
Right.
Wedding season or
wedding
just-
seasons where
Right.
sometimes you got to know to put something aside. So when
Where it
those
gets
days
slow.
where it's getting slow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So financially, set yourself up for slow
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
too.
Even
Amen.
weather with makeup, it's like
In the
hair.
winter.
They coming. They gonna either
Right.
come today, tomorrow,
I never
later.
even thought about
makeup.
that.
It
I
kind
never
of
thought about
cancel
that.
It.
Yeah.
I never thought
If
about
it
that.
snow, boo, I'm sorry. I gotta cancel my whole plan. Now I'm
Yep.
like, what?
Literally.
So
Like what?
that's important. So the next
Yeah.
one that you have touch base on finances because finance is important too for
Very.
the industry because
Right.
Important.
you don't want to be that person to think, oh, I'm spending $60, I'm gonna get the $60 right back because my
Different.
client coming. No, you need to pile that $60
Yes.
up and double.
Right. Yep.
Exactly.
I agree.
You're
And
absolutely
also
right.
don't enter just for money. Because if you do, you're not gonna last. Do
You're
it
gonna
because
wear
it's-
yourself out.
do it because it's what you love to do.
Right.
It's your passion. Money is not what keeps me doing here.
Nope.
It's my passion.
Yes.
So
I would agree. So that was gonna be the end of Beyond the Brushes. I really appreciate all of y'all for coming
you.
out, and I'm glad that we got to do it together.
Yes.
Because the episodes I was having is either by myself or with just one person, but I feel like it was more just of a natural vibe with just all of us being in the industry and talking amongst each other and being able to, just kind of relate with each other. So I appreciate for you guys coming out. And I hope to see y'all again. I hope to work with you guys.
Right.
I know
Yes.
some of us, we kind of either cross paths or kind of met up at one point, but
Yes.
I hope that one day, we could all collab and make some money.
Absolutely.
And some clientele
We
together.
I said it's enough money out
Weddings.
here
it
anyway.
is.
Right.
It is.
All right. So that's going to be the end of Beyond the Brushes. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm Alexis Callie. Make sure you follow me. You subscribe to this channel, and you'll find out more about the beauty industry and Beyond the Brushes.